And welcome back, everybody, to my Alpha World, to my Journey series. We're back in the desert. I guess you're wondering, how has the grass done since last episode? I did end last episode kind of abruptly, but that's because I was aware it was getting kind of long. Didn't want it to go to an hour, obviously. How did the grass get on? Yeah, I'm not sure if you can see that, so we'll go and check it out. As you can see, the grass has only made about 5 blocks. That being said, I haven't spent an awful lot of time in this area. 5, 6, 7 blocks. Basically about maybe not 1% of the way there. Maybe more like, I don't know, 4%, 5%, something like that. But if you want to do exact maths, then obviously we'd have to count the blocks, count the number of blocks grown, and then do all that fun stuff. Anyway, what I have been doing is oh dear, I had bread in my hand and I just ate it. Because that's what you do if you right click on chests. Bit annoying, but anyway, I've been doing a bit of caving, as you can see. Got quite a bit of loot. I think that was the part of the reason I caved was because I was salty about dying last episode and losing like 2 stacks of redstone. Well, I think it's safe to say I've reimbursed myself quite nicely. So what we're going to do, because the grass hasn't fully spread over there, and obviously once it spreads over, we're going to have to move it up. Because that hasn't happened, we're going to have to work on something else. And I plan on working on the nether tunnel, a potential nether tunnel. The reason for that is I have died 1 or 2 times. Intentionally, of course. I've been trying to get back to spawn or something. And then obviously I've had to come back here. But that has caused a few issues in the sense that, you know, I've got to walk through the nether and that's pretty dangerous. So we're going to try and make a safe way for us to get through the nether. As you can see, this is a bit of a... Well, this is the nether portal. I've kind of covered it in netherrack. And I've got a bit of a tunnel that goes to the tunnel, if you know what I mean. A tunnel that goes to the future tunnel. Oh man, oh yeah, I've got something to show you about mob... Well, no, hit detection. I'll do that after though. But basically, this is the... kind of, what would you call this? The mould. This is the mould of the tunnel. This is how we will be shaping it. Obviously, if a gas goes over there, we're going to get absolutely torched, but hopefully that does not happen. We will be using glass over the tunnel. However, the glass won't be put in place until I'm absolutely 100% confident that I can put it in without losing most of it. But the first thing we've got to do is just work out how we're going to design it. I do have a design in mind, so that's what we're going to work on right this very minute. Let's see. We could actually use netherrack for torches. That might be quite cool. That would give us a use for netherrack. So we're going to have a flooring here. Now I was thinking of putting a rail track down. If I put a rail track down, I might just put it on 1 block or something. I don't know. But what we're going to do now is... Yeah, oh no, wait, we don't want the walls to go up that high because that's where the glass is going to be. The glass is going to be here, although I'm not sure if we'll put glass here because what are you looking at? Netherrack? Anyway, then we're going to put, I think, a block there. This is like a cross section. Oh no. Hopefully that guy doesn't see us. Yeah, we'll put some, and then we'll put some glass on the roof there. Is that okay, do you think? I'm not sure. I think so. That should be fine. Yeah, should we just live with it? Yeah, let's just live with it. Anyway, at least we can put it in place quite easily. So that is the plan for today. Work on this, get it hopefully close to finish, to the point where I can finish it off camera, or even better, just 100% completed. So yeah, I've been doing a lot of these episodes lately. I obviously spoke one episode about changing it up, and yeah, I think it's worked pretty well. To be honest, I quite liked the way I was doing it before, with the kind of more slower approach. But I guess it got to a point. Well, I made the decision, and then the few episodes after, I'm not sure if I took my foot off the gas or just didn't feel inspired, but I felt like I was waiting, you know, because I knew I was going to be updating in a few episodes. I hadn't plans to update that episode. I should add, I redid my schedule of when to update, and yeah, that's where it fell. So yeah, hopefully we can get the most out of these updates, I should say, and see what they've got to offer. Okay, so I'm going to do a bit of a voiceover commentary thing here, because, well, the project took quite a bit of time. I did talk over this, I did do live comm as I was building, but it just took a wee bit too long, so hopefully this will condense it a wee bit. First off, I appreciate it's quite dark. I didn't realise just how dark it was until I went to edit, but the nether is obviously pretty dark in these versions, and that obviously comes because there's no brightness setting, which was added in beta 1.8, so that just adds to the fact the nether is very, very dark. I'll have to remember torches. I'm not going to do anything in editing like boost the brightness or anything. I don't usually do that. I do sometimes, but not normally. But I'm not going to do it here, partly because well, there's a lot of light in the nether with regards to the lava, the fire, and obviously when I open my inventory that will just make the whole screen brighter than it should be, plus it's a wee bit more work, so yeah. Anyway, I appreciate there hasn't been a journal video for a wee while. I do still intend to record that. There are one or two issues though which I'm trying to figure out at the moment. I do have an interesting idea for next episode with regards to the new snapshots, but we're going to have to wait and see when I've got time to actually put that into practice. This project was actually a very nice challenge in terms of, you know, just dealing with all the elements the nether had, which obviously it was mainly the ghasts, but also the annoying sound of pigmen. I have angered one or two pigmen so far. They are pretty strong, but I wouldn't say they're nearly as aggressive as their modern day counterparts. Obviously the AI changed a lot in 1.8, and that means that zombie pigmen now pathfind to you, so that just makes them even more challenging. But the zombie pigmen are obviously pretty primitive in these versions, and they do drop cooked pork chops, which is an interesting occurrence. Beyond that though, it's nice, sorry, just to have a bridge that goes all the way out to the portal. It's something that's very much needed, and I might build one or two other nether portals to other areas of our world. Currently I'm just digging away more of the mould. The ghast is helping me. If that's the part you're watching, I don't know if this will be synced properly, but we shall see. Also, it's the Cake Core Marathon live stream on Saturday, although by the time this goes up it will have just passed. So I'm pretty excited for that. We were having a think about it last night, just planning it and all that. So yeah, hopefully that'll go well. And it's one of these ones that obviously none of us have massive channels, massive followings, but we're still able to do something like this because you know, people are generous. We do have people that we know that will be interested. So yeah, it's a really nice thing to be a part of, and for starters, from a charitable point of view, it's obviously a very good thing because it's helping charities, it's helping Extra Life, it's helping in turn helping Children's Miracle Network hospitals, but at the same time it's also, so it helps them, but at the same time it just shows what's possible even for you know, smaller content creators. And I said this when I was being interviewed by Zenger. I said that you know, over my time in YouTube, I've learned that things aren't really different when you're a small content creator, presumably compared to when you're a larger one, in terms of things like opportunities, fans, trolls, etc, etc. The difference is there's obviously just less. There's less opportunities, there's less fans, less trolls. Now that might seem like a big difference, but the fact is, you can think about it that way, or you can think about, well, these things still exist in these forms. It really just comes down to point of view, and this is one of these opportunities that, as a smaller content creator, I've had the opportunity and have the opportunity to take part in. So yeah, pretty hyped for that. Anyway, as you can see, I'm under a lot of attack, if that's the part of the clip you're watching. Otherwise, I'm just going to cut back to the present day, and we'll see the completed tunnel, or partially completed tunnel. Okay, so I'm unsure of how the start of the video has occurred. Basically, I spent a long time talking as I was building, however it took a lot longer to build a lot more of the tunnel than I thought. So Yeah, this is, I might have sped up some of it, I don't know, I might have done voiceovers, I don't know. But, as you can see, this is the stage we're at now. We have got the tunnel reaching all the way from the nether portal, or the nether hub, or whatever you want to call it, all the way to the other side. As you can see, we've got these divides. These are to mark out where the lava lighting is going to go. We're going to have some lava lighting. I'm trying to think, I've actually got one or two ideas as to how it might be done. Yeah, I've actually, like, legit just come up with them. I was thinking, like, I wasn't sure. Originally, the lava was going to be on the outside. However, what we could do, and I might actually go all the way to the other end to fill them in, where we'll be safe from these bozos. What I was thinking of as I was building there was that in years gone by, this would have been the most obvious time for me to switch to peaceful. I used to play peaceful a fair amount. When doing things like building blaze farms and, you know, various other things, it was just more, it was easier. It was more feasible to build things on peaceful. This was one of those cases, but we're still on hard difficulty. And, yeah, I've managed to get my own nether tunnel going. So what we've got is a lot of lava. Jings, it's so annoying. I've had to have the sound down though, that's the one bad thing. The other good thing is there's no night and day. Like, you know exactly what you're going to get. Mobs, lots of them. What we could do, I've just thought, is if we take out these blocks here, we could have the lava flow. How would we do this? Well, basically, I want the lava to flow down to there, if you know what I mean. I don't really mind what's behind it. We're going to have to get rid of those blocks, that's for sure. What we could do is we could have glass here, here, and then we could put, like, wait, hang on. We'd have to get rid of that too. Yeah. And then put glass there. So that is what we'd have for lava lighting. I mean, alternatively, we could put it on top, but I'm not convinced that's necessary. The only thing is, it's fine and well doing that here, like under the netherrack, but if we were to do that out in the open, logistically there'd be more issues with it. So yeah, I'm not sure if I really want to do that. As you can see, oh yeah, I always lag out in this very spot. It's really weird. As you can see, I've brought a nether portal. Would you just buzz off? Right. Do not break my portal, please. Let's see where this takes us. Does it take us to the right place? Even if it takes us to the wrong place, that's no bad thing. You know, it might actually take us hundreds of blocks away if I'm not careful. We shall see. Now that's a bit of a problem. You see, yeah, I think I should be right. The portal's just over there, so it's not a huge issue. It's just a huge issue, if you know what I mean. What we're going to do is we're going to head over here. Oh, it's nighttime. Of course it's nighttime, and all the guys are out in force. And oh yeah, I can show you the what do you call it? The thing I discovered. Well, I didn't discover it. It's been blatantly obvious. You've probably seen it in the last episode. I'm trying to be a bit too clever here. Right, we need a zombie. It's not going to work with skeletons or creepers. Let's turn the sounds up. I guess we should try and get rid of this guy first. We could do it with animals too, actually. Right, here we go. So, I'm going to punch the zombie. So you know how... So, even though you can spam collect, there is a hit delay. Everyone knows that. There was that old Badline kit. I referred to this in a previous episode. There was an old Badline kit called Combo. Other servers called it No Delay, where basically they took away the hit delay. So as fast as you could click was as fast as you could hit someone, basically. So whoever clicked faster would hit someone more, if you like. And it made for some interesting PvP fights. Well, that's basically the glitch here. If I could just get these guys into position. We'll bring them over here, get rid of that. And they're not going to walk around because they're daft, although they are bumping me. Oh no. Alright, maybe I'll just demonstrate it here without a wall. Do I have any food? No, I don't. So basically... Oh, flippin' heck! I'm going to die. Is there any armour? There's bread. I need that. Oh no. Flip. Standing around in one heart. Not a good idea. He just walked through the nether portal. Of course he did. Right, right. Your services are no longer required. The situation has become somewhat dire. You can't shoot through the portal. Oh, flipping heck. Oh. Okay. Right, there we go. Got rid of him. Right. So basically... Oh, I just knocked him out there. As you can see... As you can see, there's no delay between my hits, right? Unfortunately, I'm doing a pretty bad job because these guys have got reach. We should probably have used an animal. And that's why you can hear them go... You can hear the damage sound over and over again. Same with the ghasts when they burn. Right. It's very... I don't know. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. Here, wait a minute. I'll play a clip of how it normally, or how it should work. But as you can see... Well, that's why they're going so high. And the thing is, I can't keep up with them. I would be able to in modern versions because of the sprinting, but there is no sprinting, so you can't keep up with them. Ah, you just hit me a lot there. The thing is though, 3, 4, yeah, you should be able to kill them pretty quickly. I'm dead. Flippin' heck. I really, like, my new suit of armour has just gone to pot. Oh dear, there's another guy. He should be a one hit, right? Bally heck. That's why we've got the tunnel though. That's another glitch, so I hope you saw that there. Went to pick up my boots, aware my inventory was empty. Stood over the boots, they get collected, but they disappear. I've had that a few times now. Very, very annoying. I've had it with dirt, I've had it with sand, I've had it now with boots. You just seem to pick up stuff when you've got full inventory. Anyway, no, what I was saying was, hopefully you understand what I'm trying to get at, but the hit delay, the tick delay, the damage tick, whatever you want to call it, there is definitely something funky going on with it, so creates for some cool effects, but obviously the full extent of them cannot be seen without the use of the sprint key, or the sprint function I should say. So yeah, right, so what we're going to do is we're going to take the 10 cobble we've got, we're going to take... You only get one sign per craft in this version. Where's my... Oh, there it is. I was about to say I thought I'd lost all my logs. We're going to create some signs. And, in fact, you know what? Let's leave that. Actually, yeah, no, we'll leave that. We're going to sort out... I'll sort my portals out off camera. It might be that we've got to have one far away. Or we just simply build a path to the current portal. Doesn't really matter either way. But we'll sort that out off camera. And, yeah, hopefully that'll be sorted for next episode. But, this place never ceases to annoy me. Yeah, first. What we're going to do is just try and figure out the logistics behind the tunnel and the lighting system. So, basically, I'll show you how the glass is to be placed. I'll probably do this next episode or in a future episode. But the glass is going to be placed all along here in these 3x5 square areas. And we'll just place that there. And then obviously on the roof. I do like this design. Is it... I mean, I wouldn't say it's a top class design, but it's, you know, it's good enough. And then we've got the lighting. Now obviously you can walk into the lighting, into the lava lighting, the light, you know what I mean. So... That's one downside to it, and that's where we're going to come in here and try and figure out how to do it properly. What we're going to do is we're going to craft ourselves a few signs. which we can do using this wood. It's only going to get us a few sides though. We're just going to have to chuck it all out. And then, if we go over here... So my current thinking, I was having a think about it as I was crossing the bridge after my death. My current thinking is to do something like that. Oh, flip, we're out of cobble. Let's get some more. There's not actually any gas around at the moment, which is pleasing. So we do that. The glass is going to go here. That actually works. We don't need signs. Oh, we just buzz off. Thankfully missed the glass. Yeah, then the lava would go here. The alternative would be we have the glass up there and the lava goes behind that. That's entirely possible. That'll then require us to dig a few trenches here and there. Bit of extra work, but not only are we safe in the tunnel and all that, but then we can place lava there, lava there. How does that look? Let's, should we get inside? Get inside the tunnel? Ha! Wrecked. I think that looks pretty good. I like that a lot better. So I think we're going to go with that. That is my final design. So what I'm going to do off camera, I'll work on some of the tunnel. I'm not going to work on the majority of the glass. I'm definitely going to do that on camera. See what I mean? I'm not picking up these for some reason. Can you still store stuff in there? Yep, you can still store stuff in your craft. I never do that because I always forget. But yeah, next episode we'll hopefully work on more of the tunnel. Maybe the grass will have spread, maybe it won't have. Will it have? Won't it have? You'll have to find out. Until next time though, thank you for watching. Bye for now.